So I wanted to talk about low back pain in the golf swing. Now, low back pain is super common. It was the most researched injury and the most prevalent injury in both amateurs and professionals. Now, a lot of people just think, okay, maybe I'm not stretching my hamstrings out a lot. Maybe my low back needs to be stretched out. Maybe I have to really change my swing. And sure, all these things can contribute, and there can be a lot of things contributing. I think one of the big factors, though, that isn't touched up on enough is hip internal rotation. So the hip internal rotation, essentially, you need it for your backswing on your trail leg, and you need it on your lead leg for your follow through. Especially need that to maintain power and posture as you go into your follow through. And if you aren't getting enough of that hip internal rotation, the low back tends to take over. If you think about it, if you're not getting that rotation from the hips, the body's going to want to get rotation some way, and it tends to just crank the low back in order to get yourself up into that position, which is not the way to do it. You want to keep your low back actually pretty rigid and pretty controlled throughout the swing. Your thoracic spine should be moving a lot, and your hips should really be firing. So I really look at it from a hip point of view, and I think the hips become a huge factor in the prevalence of low back pain.